Look at this. If you ever have an emergency, and an emergency could be anything from that natural disaster to, I just don't feel like going to the store. So here you go. You've got from the Wise Company, these are emergency meals. We have the 7-day kit and we have the 3-day kit. So you're going to save $10 on the 7-day kit. You're going to save $15 on the 3-day kit. And you've never seen these configurations before. But talk about having healthy, yummy food. You don't normally think of emergency meals as yummy, but they are, right? Because I've got Stephanie here, Stephanie Roberts, and she knows good food. So she's a culinary expert, and she also is been on TV for 16, 20 years, and so she's more comfortable than I am where she's at right now. But I love, look at the spread that you created.
This is amazing.
This is so amazing.
So you sort of have to erase from your mind the concept of emergency food, because I know when you hear that you think, oh, gross.
Exactly.
That's that bland, dehydrated, powdery food, and okay, maybe I would eat it if it was the last thing on earth. This is not what Wise is. Wise is what we call gourmet emergency food. And I mean gourmet. I'm talking about flavors like teriyaki rice, like vegetable rotini, so creamy and wonderful, chicken noodle soup, beef stroganoff. Seriously, from a pouch, and it's better than my homemade.
I'm thinking dorm room here right now.
Oh my
gosh, would the kids go crazy?
Chicken pot pie, my favorite Spanish rice and beans, and then 2 different types of grain cereals in both offerings today, apple cinnamon and maple brown sugar. So
as well as the milk.
As well as the milk inclusions and strawberries for snacking. This is an HSN exclusive configuration for today. The first time we have given you the fruit in the meal kit. These are our most popular add-ons, these fruits. So they're very, very tasty. In fact, if you would like to try those and snack, I want to explain to you exactly how Wise works. So Wise employees, aren't those wonderful?
It's like it comes to life in your mouth.
It does. It rehydrates. So Wise employs 2 very important types of people, and it is an American company. They're based in Utah. I absolutely love spending time with them because they truly believe in being prepared for the unknown, and there's so many unknowns. So there's scientists who have figured out this miracle packaging, and the proof is definitely in the package with Wise. They have put together what they call a modified atmospheric package, and what that means is this is a Mylar type package that basically shuts out humidity and oxygen. And that is so important because when you keep the humidity and oxygen out of the food, you can keep this food with the latest technology in a cool, dry place for up to 25 years.
Did you say 25 years?
25 years.
25 years.
So what you're doing today is you're making an investment in peace of mind, because you know that storms happen. You know that floods happen. The headlines from Kentucky last week, absolutely heartbreaking. And why were there fatalities as a result of floods? Because people went out. People drove into standing water. People tried to do things like go to the store. When situations like that arise, you want to be safe in your home, but you have to have food with your shelter and with your water. So what Wise does is it enables us to keep food in our home in a cool, dry place for up to 25 years. So when you look at the investments today in 7 days worth of food, in 72 hours or 3 days worth of food, you are ensuring that your family will be okay for that length of time, because these packets will stay fresh. The food stays fresh, the nutrients stay fresh for up to 25 years.
So let's talk about flavor, right? Because
let's talk about flavor.
The biggest concern. I'm thinking, yeah, probably not so great, you know?
Right. If it lasts that long, you're going to want to eat it.
But if it keeps me alive, of course I'm going to eat it. But, you know, is it really good? Is it really good?
You're going to be the test, because I'm going to have her test. So let me first show you how it's made. I know you see the burner in the water here. First thing I want you to understand, you do not need hot water. All of this food made simply by adding water. We heated the water today just because I want to get it to you a little bit faster. I want to start this from start to finish so Melinda can try it, although I have one ready to go for you too. This is teriyaki rice. So you can see that all I do is open the packet, dump it in the water. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on and let the heat cook it a little more quickly. But if I was in an emergency situation where I had no hot water, room temperature water makes this work.
Absolutely.
Absolutely flawlessly. So no concerns there. And then you start to think about, okay, if all I need is room temperature water, I could do it if I was hiking. I could do it if I was camping.
Absolutely.
You mentioned college and things like that. All of that is feasible. So what I'm handing you is teriyaki rice, all right? So you take the bite.
I just want to let you know also, if you have an HSN card, if you don't have an HSN card, you're going to save $20.
Oh, good.
I love that. Makes it even better. How
Absolutely. All right, full disclosure, Melinda has not tried this and she was very nervous. Wasn't necessarily thrilled about it.
It tastes like something you would get at the Chinese deli.
Absolutely.
Is there a deli at a Chinese place?
At takeout, because that's what it's supposed to taste like. It's teriyaki rice.
Exactly what it tastes like.
Look at the size of this, for one thing. So when we're talking about servings, this is a lot of food.
It's got a lot of seasoning. It's really flavorful.
And that is what I think Wise has done such a great job with.
Absolutely.
It's the scientists that have figured out how to keep these pouches safe for up to 25 years, but it is the culinary experts and the chefs that have put together these recipes. And it's not just rice that has a little, you know, soy sauce added on for flavor. This is Asian spice. There are, you can see the red peppers, the carrots,
you can taste the red peppers.
peas.
You can taste all of these things.
Absolutely. These are meals, very honestly, that you would be honored to serve in your home in a non-emergency basis. And this is what has really impressed me with Wise, is that not only is the technology there so that we can have the peace of mind of having the food in our homes, but they have made the technology so it's food you want to eat. I mean, it's not a have to eat, you want to eat.
Stephanie's absolutely right. If you put, you know, some pork on the side of this,
or
some chicken on the side of this, no one would know the difference.
And I encourage you to do that.
Like this. My emergency might be company's coming over, and
I don't want to cook. And you know,
exactly.
That's an okay emergency.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm a busy working mom. There are nights when I can barely get dinner on the table.
Absolutely.
Turn to Wise even for that. This does not have to be just a natural disaster emergency or an economic emergency. We all know there's weeks where it's harder to make that paycheck stretch for the grocery bill. Emergencies come in all different forms. Yes, it is the natural disaster emergencies that you are likely the least prepared for. Think about what's in your pantry right now. Do you have the ability to put a chicken pot pie on the table right now if you had to? Oh, by the way, without cooking?
Right.
With just water? I doubt you do. I want you to try the chicken pot pie, by the way.
This is Shannon Fox's favorite.
Yes, Shannon said it's her favorite. It's actually one of mine, too. It reminds me of my mom's cooking. It has got that creamy consistency. Doesn't that make you feel comfort?
It does.
And that's the other thing about these recipes, is that Wise has developed the recipes with comfort in mind.
Right.
Because if you are in an emergency situation, if the power is out, if there's flooding in the area and you're go for another bite and you're stuck in your home, you want comfort food. You want your kids to feel like everything's going to be okay. And you also want food that's kind of, you know, stick to your ribs kind of food. Chicken pot pie. This has got little pieces of potato in it. Not powdered potato, real potato. Plus carrots, plus peas, plus celery, plus chicken. So I've got carbohydrates, I've got protein, I've got vegetable. This becomes a complete meal because, again, in an emergency situation, you might have been living off of, you know, cold soup and crackers or canned tuna. But there's a couple of problems there. Number one, that isn't going to sustain you. That isn't going to complete your meal needs for the day, and you're not going to feel good or comfortable. And number two, if you have an emergency kit with cans in it, take a look at those cans for me. Do the cans expire?
Yeah.
Oh, and cans go bad.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever opened a can of food and thought it would be there for you 2 years later, yeah, it's not. So your emergency kit likely is not covering everything you need it to cover. Again, one of the main differences with Wise is that I have my nutritional needs right within this pouch. All I do is add water to have it turn into a complete meal. And, oh, by the way, this will last in a cool, dry place in my home for up to 25 years. So when I start to look at the value, suddenly I am spending less than $1 a serving. I can barely drive through a drive-through for less than $1 a serving.
No way, no way. Well,
and it lasts.
I'm thinking dorm rooms.
I think that's a
great idea because whether it's the 3-day or the 7-day, either one of those, just to make sure that your child has some sustenance.
Oh, think about college.
These kids, you're hungry. Maybe you're studying all night. You can't get out. And, of course, you're on a real tight budget. Most everybody that's going to school is on a really tight budget. So, you know, think about that. This is a great little care package to send to your kids or to have right now and send them off to school. Personally, I think it's for my own emergency, which is I just am too tired to go to the store. So to have that on the shelf, I love that idea. And at these prices, oh my gosh, we're talking, let me just look down at my cards here for a second. So the 3-day kit is $29.95. 3 full days of food. You're saving $15. It's free shipping and handling, and we also have the 2 Flex. So if you're interested in the Flex Pay, it makes it so easy to get this home. So for less than $15, you can have this home. And if you're choosing the 7-day kit, you're saving $10 on that. It's $59.95. But we've got the 3 Flex. So for less than $20, you have 7 days of food for your family. Goodness gracious.
Isn't that absolutely wonderful?
I mean, you really, every single family, just like I felt like with the car cane, every car should have one, every house should have one of these.
You have a flashlight and batteries, I have no doubt. You
Absolutely.
have a water supply, I have no doubt. You have insurance for your car, you have insurance for your home. Do you have food insurance? This ensures that no matter what happens, you will have food for your family. I want to show you exactly what you will get then when you bring this home. So right now, we're looking at our 7-day kit here. And with the 7-day kit comes 2 different types of cereals and 7 different lunch and dinner entrees, if you will. Southwest rice and beans, my personal favorite.
Yum.
The chicken pot pie that Melinda just tried, chicken noodle soup, savory stroganoff, pieces of meat, creamy sauce, teriyaki rice, rice pilaf, and vegetable rotini. It also comes with the ability to make a pitcher 14 servings of whey milk. So this is a 7-day food supply for 1 person. So know that if you have a larger family,
you're going to want several.
You may want to pick up more than one, or just know that you're going to have to, you know, obviously divide it in. If you only get one of these and there's 3 people in your family, then you only got 2 days coverage
but don't fight over it. Get more than one.
Absolutely. and it just goes into the unknown. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, recommends that we keep a 2-week supply of food in your homes.
For each person, of course.
For each person. Check your pantry right now. I don't know about you, but I've got about peanut butter and crackers before I learned about Wise, because I just simply wasn't thinking of the what if. I'm responsible for 5 kids. You know, you have to be there for your family. And there are very few things that, you know, you can really do to protect yourself. Because of the unknown. You know that storms are going to happen. We're entering the teeth of hurricane season. The fires out west have been scary. There are people evacuating as we speak. If you had to be in a situation where you evacuate, take this with you. Look at the compactness of either of these boxes.
That's a great point, too.
Grab and go, but you will have food.
Yeah, if you've ever been in that situation, I've been in that situation, 2 weeks without power. And what happens is you can't go to the store because everything is melted, everything is starting to disintegrate.
Their shelves are bare.
They can't even open their doors for us. So to have your own protection, I think is the wisest thing that you can actually have. Look at this. You're going to have all the food ready for you. All you need to do is have water. So you do need to have water on hand, so that's important. But then you can have all of the food for 7 days for 1 person. You're going to want a couple of these for every member of your family.
That's right. And it doesn't have to be hot water. We want to keep pointing that out.
So
that is
whatever you can use. Absolutely.
So, okay, so here's our 3-day kit, our 72-hour kit. It also comes with 2 types of cereals and then 3 different lunch and dinner entrees. And remember, each entree has 4 servings. Those are big bowls of food that I was handing you. So you can easily feed the family with that. Southwest rice and beans, vegetable rotini, chicken noodle soup, and then also the whey milk. So I love the fact that these are very storable. The size of the boxes, they slide easily under your bed, easily up into the top shelf of a pantry. It is okay to buy these and figure, okay, it's just just in case, the what if.
Absolutely.
But here's something I find very interesting and I love. So these are a customer pick. Think about that. That tells me that people have brought these home and they're eating it. Because
they're not waiting for the emergency.
That's right. The reason they are a customer pick is because the food tastes great. So get this home, open the box, and pick one that sounds good to you.
You'll be surprised.
I picked Southwest rice and beans, and I can't wait to see what you think about this one, because again, this is my favorite with the flavors. But go ahead and feed it to your family. I encourage you to feed it to your family, and don't even tell them what it is.
Oh, they would never know.
They would never know. In fact, not only would they never know that this is meals that are coming out of a pouch, they will compliment you on how great the meal is and ask for a recipe, ask how you did it, ask if they can have it again. Then tell them, this is our emergency food. How good will you feel to know that your family is prepared? How good will your family know that this is the kind of food that is waiting for them should they ever need it? So this is the Southwest rice and beans.
Lucky me.
Look at the size of these beans.
I know.
I mean, big pieces of bean, big pieces of corn. Again, you mentioned the seasoning. It is the blend of seasonings that I think Wise does such a phenomenal job with. I would serve this with chicken and make it a Hispanic meal any night of the week.
Sausage
Absolutely. Isn't it great?
Super, super yummy. If you like Mexican food, you're going to love this one.
And there's a great mix within all these packs.
Yeah.
There's something a little, you know, some of the kid-friendly meals need to be a little blander. My kids are a big fan of the chicken noodle soup, the chicken pot pie. But I like the fact that there's a teriyaki rice. I like the fact that there's a Southwest rice and beans. There's a great variety of taste. Because the bottom line is, if you are in a true emergency, we know you're going to eat what you have to eat to survive. But it doesn't have to be like that. Wise is making the emergency something that can be a lot less scary, a lot less threatening. Because obviously, if you're without power, if you're stuck in your home due to a flood, if you've had to evacuate due to a fire, if a hurricane is bearing down, that's enough stress right there. Those are natural disasters that we can't control. But what you can control is how prepared and how ready your family is to be able to sit down at the table in a power outage situation and say, guess what? We're going to have dinner together as a family. It's fine. We have food. We're going to, you know, have plenty of food. These are large-sized entrees. It doesn't matter that the fridge has to stay closed.
You know what this says to me? It's peace of mind.
Absolutely.
It is absolutely peace of mind. And what is peace of mind worth? You think about that.
$1 a serving.
$1. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
absolutely.
when you start to look at it like that, I love that point. Peace of mind at around $1 a serving for up to 25 years. So I could do some fancy math and, you know, divide that dollar up over 25 years, but I don't need to. We're talking pennies.
Absolutely.
Pennies for peace of mind. You know,
and it tastes good. That's important too.
And that's the bonus.
Absolutely.
That's like the best part of it all.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, and you have to admit this, I don't think Melinda thought this was going to taste good. You had a little bit of a skeptic look when we talked earlier.
I had a little bit of an attitude.
Am I going to, I believe the phrase was, am I going to need to eat this? And I said, trust me, please trust me. I would never feed you anything on live TV that would make you have to fake it being good.
I am surprised. I have to tell you, I truly am surprised.
And
because
I love that.
There's flavors, and it is a flavorful meal that you'll be serving your family. Honest to goodness, if you save this for just those emergencies, like I don't want to go to the grocery store because it's raining outside, you will have a meal for your family. You can absolutely have backups. I mean, I would really encourage you to have more than one of these, multiples in your storage cabinet so that you can use one as you need it, you know, for those little emergency times. And then you have the backups for like the hurricane and the tornadoes and those storms that take out the power when you really need to have food on hand because you just don't know when the power is going to come back on. These are great for all those. The flavor is there, and honestly, as Stephanie was saying, for less than $1 a meal, you just can't beat it. For the peace of mind, it is totally worth it. I'm so glad that Wise brought this to us.
Yeah, I think it is a phenomenal product, and Wise is so into just, you know, family togetherness and preparedness, which I like. You know, we sell a lot of things here on HSN that I want. I love clothes. I love shoes. I love to shop. But there are very few things on HSN that I would say you really need. This is one of those products. This is not a frivolous purchase. This is a product where you bring it into your home. It provides a sense of peace. It provides a sense of security. And you can honestly say to your family, we will be okay because I made this purchase.
Absolutely.
That is why I love to teach people about this, because it's really, truly something that can make an impact in your family. Let's take a tour down the different meals
also
here.
Because this is an unusual configuration.
It is.
If you've seen Wise before and you wanted to try it, but you're like, I'm not sure about the 30-day, which we also have, which we could run at the bottom of our screen too, because we've got a 30-day option for you also. That's an entire month. So just in case, that's always great. Or just in case that dorm room needs some extra food. That's another option for you too. So that's a great option. We've got the free shipping for less than $30. You can make sure that you've got a 3-day food supply for your child.
Yes.
For yourself.
What peace of mind
for your
college.
Entire family. Think about why you would want to bring this home. Because you want the peace of mind of knowing, you know, you never know when something's going to come up. That's when you need to buy it now. Not when it comes up. You need it now, because when it comes into your home, then you'll have it there when you actually need it. Whether it's the 3-day, the 7-day, the 30-day. I don't care which one you buy, honestly. I just want you to have one of them so that you are taken care of and your family's taken care of. That's what I really hope for.
Yes, I think you're exactly right on that. Okay, so when we started this presentation, about 10, 15 minutes ago, I opened a pack of teriyaki rice, I dumped it in the water, put the lid on, and walked away. Again, you do not need hot water. water. I heated this water to speed it up a little bit. Look at this. We are good to go.
Yeah.
From powder to your dinner table. Absolutely. I tried to cool off a little bite for you. Here, I want to do it over that. I'll trade places with you. So that is the teriyaki rice that we have made as we were standing here. This is how simple it is.
Company.
Yeah, that's how simple it is to put gourmet food on the table. I love that. Also, as we were talking, we started a chicken pot pie. Again, all I did was add water and the food rehydrates. This is all Wise's scientific technology of the way the food is preserved in both a rehydration process with the water being added.
This reminds me of my grandma's pot pie.
I know.
It really does. It's got that kind of flavoring, that kind of comfort food. And I think that it's so smart that Wise is doing that comfort food kind of food, so that when you are in a stressful situation, if that's the case, you've got something that makes you feel good.
And you need
that. It sustains you.
Yes.
And it makes you feel good. It's that comfort thing.
And while you try that, I also want to mention that we do have some other options of things that you can add on to these packs. We call them our fruit, vegetable, and protein kits. And these are really, really popular.